Hey, YouTube, it's me, your YouTuber who just does random stuff whenever I get an idea that I feel like is worth, you know, making a YouTube thing about. So today I was watching other YouTubers and that YouTube's doing really good. I mean, actually, they're saying now that YouTube is one of the most popular channels um, of the a la cartes. I'm still wondering how we can like find that out. Like, is YouTube really more popular than Netflix now? I wouldn't be surprised, but I mean, that says something for us YouTubers, you know? If YouTube is actually one of the most popular a la carte channels, then all of us people who are making videos, we're actually doing something pretty good. So I don't know. I'm just gonna do reviews. I watch tubi a lot because it's free. Yeah, it has commercials. It has commercials. That's how they give you free movies. But you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to give them all your information and your credit card and all that. So it's like free TV. You just have to watch commercials. I like that. They have some of their own shows, but mostly right now, they have a like old movies catalog. And I want to do some reviews on the Tom Cruise movies that I saw that were on Tubi right now, and the Goldie Hawn movies that are on there. I have seen the four Tom Cruise movies that I'm going to mention, and I have seen the three Goldie Hawn movies that I'm going to mention. And I want to talk about those because I think they're really great movies, and they're free right now on Tubi. So if you're broke and bored and you don't know anything about Tom Cruise or Goldie Hawn movies, this is a great chance to get to see some free movies that are great. Okay, so I'll start with the Tom Cruise movies. Yes, I've always been a Tom Cruise fan. He's made a lot of movies. I haven't seen all of his movies, but I try to see most of his movies. And yeah, I'm a fan. So these are the four movies that Tom Cruise stars in that are currently on Tubi. Cocktail. Okay, not only is Tom Cruise in Cocktail, but Paul Newman. I think that's his name, Paul Newman. Like that salad dressing. Have you ever had the Paul Newman salad dressing? Well, anyway, Paul Newman. I think that's who's playing with Tom Cruise in Cocktail. It is a great movie. I mean, Tom Cruise is like this awesome bartender, and he does all these cool tricks with the bartending stuff, and it's really fun. And there's some drama. Yeah, there's some drama. But it's just, I mean, like, I don't even like, I mean, the drama's, good and something to think about and all that. But mostly I enjoy it just because I love watching them do all the cool bar tricks. It's kind of like going to the Japanese steakhouse and watching those people throw the knives. Yeah, that's kind of scary too. But in Cocktail, it's not scary when he's having fun at the bar. It's just cool. Okay, the other movie is A Few Good Men, which also stars Jack Nicholson, Demi Moore, and some other great cast members. A Few Good Men is like a must see. Like it's a must see mostly because of Jack Nicholson's amazing performance. But if you haven't seen it and you have heard people say the famous line, "They can't handle the truth," that's the famous Jack Nicholson line from the movie A Few Good Men, which is now airing for free at Tubi. So if you haven't seen it, you should. I think you should. I would totally recommend it. It's a movie about a legal case in that supposedly occurred, in the military world, and how a big time general got fired because of various factors, and how politics can go sour, and how a lawyer who does his job has to question the moral and ethical implications, and even when the results aren't necessarily what everybody was hoping for. And there's a lot of deep stuff in the movie, a lot of deep stuff, and they're excellent performances from the entire cast. Totally recommend the movie. Okay, the next movie is The Firm, which again, he's playing a lawyer. I think I saw it like a long, long time ago, but I don't really remember it. I'm just recommending it because it's Tom Cruise and it was based off a famous book, and a lot of people spoke highly of it. But if I can't really remember it because I only saw it once a long, long time ago, probably not that great in my book, but hey, it's there. Rain Man is amazing. 100% like thumbs up. He stars with Dustin Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman's performance is flawless. Tom Cruise is so dramatically funny, and also the whole movie's it's so serious and so funny at the same time. I mean, I quote this movie Rain Man all the time. Like I just go back to it so many times. There's a lot of cultural references, like they talk about Kmart and Judge Wapner, which some of the new generations probably don't know. I mean, they might know about Kmart, but they might not know about Judge Wapner. But anyway, there's just really great cultural references. There's really great seriousness and humor blended together in a really tender story about two brothers. And I think I totally recommend it. So those are the four Tom Cruise movies. Now moving on to Goldie Hawn. Now Goldie Hawn is uh, a great comedian actress. And in when I was, in the 80s and 90s, I mean, every I knew about her. I knew she was fantastic, and her name might not be that popular these days because there's new actors and new movies, and the new generations may not know about Goldie Hawn. But Goldie Hawn, the three movies that are available for free at Tubi, uh, did these three movies: Private Benjamin, Protocol, and Overboard. And she's just a brilliant comedic actress. She's so funny. She's just hysterical the way she does it. And um, Private Benjamin she plays this girl who her husband sort of dies as soon as right after she got married, and she's like gets sort of thrown into the military and decides to make the best of it. It's really funny. And then Protocol is funny, kind of like a satirical jab at politics, and you might enjoy it because Goldie's just has a way of making things that are stressful and serious seem light and funny. And then Overboard is my favorite, but honestly, I did go overboard with Overboard because I probably watched Overboard like, I don't know, like 30 or 40 times because I pee my pants laughing so hard on Overboard that I probably like OD'd on that movie. Like I just watched it way too much. Yeah, I totally went overboard on Overboard, but it stars Goldie Hawn and uh Kurt Russell, and he's really funny too. I mean, she's hysterical, but this is the first time I ever saw him being really funny. It's just if you don't laugh watching Overboard, then I don't know what's going to make you laugh. It's just hysterical. Um, so those are the four movies from Tom Cruise and three movies from Goldie Hawn that I want to recommend. I do recommend the Tubi because I think free entertainment is great. I mean, we have to watch commercials most of the time anyway. If we're gonna watch commercials, we might as well get free stuff. So that's cool. Um, and then also, I'm gonna make a couple of more recommendations because I was talking to a friend who just went to see the Michael Jackson movie that's uh, playing at the theaters, and if you're like me and you can't get to the movie theater to see what's going on there, Tubi has This Is It, which is also a Michael Jackson documentary type movie talking about how he accomplished some of the things that he put out. And then La Bamba, which is a movie about a musician, a real musician. And Desperately Seeking Susan is starring Madonna, which she wasn't in that many movies, but this was the first movie that she got to be in, besides her music videos. It was Desperately Seeking Susan. So if you've ever heard of Madonna and wanted to see something that she was in, Desperately Seeking Susan was the first movie that she got to be in. And then also, way before that, there's this movie called Cabaret, which was a Broadway show, and then it was made into a movie, and it starred Liza Minnelli, who is the daughter of Judy Garland, who was the Dorothy of the original Wizard of Oz, in case you guys didn't know that. So I just want to mention those because that's like musician stuff that's also available for your viewing entertainment at Tubi for free. Yay, Tubi! Have fun.